This is our summer home. This is an XL 34.5. I've done one little remodeling thing here, and that is we have an electric fireplace. You really don't need that heat. This is where we spend our summers while we're in Iowa at Cutty's camping resort. And don't be confused by the fact that we have Christmas items on display. That has to do with the fact that, well, I look like this. So this is the kitchen. Fresh produce to go through the juicer, and of course the coffee pot. The stove that we're not using near as much now that I'm doing juicing. We generally use the microwave to fix a couple of strips of bacon and some eggs for breakfast. Up here, those are frames that we put up so that we could put up pictures of our kids, grandkids, our families. So far there's only 2 of them that have sent us stuff. This is the hallway going up to the bedroom. A nice shower, and it is the tallest point in the whole trailer. Actually, is right here. The stool room with closets inside. Bedroom complete with a 14-year-old cat, just as crazy now as she was when she was a kitten, and received the name Kramer. That's my wife's nest over there. And just to be fair, there's mine over here. I really should put that in the dirty clothes. Alright. Oh, and there's a view of me taking a picture. Well, that's it. That's the inside of our summer home. Well, you've taken a tour of the inside of our summer home, so let's go ahead and step out. There's some potted plants, my bag that I need to take with me to go to work here shortly. It's got my lunch and some bottled water in it. There's some repair work that needs to be done at some point. Probably one of our great-granddaughters turned this on and broke it, pushed the switch actually up inside, so that can't turn it off. So once I find the square-headed screwdriver that I need to take that apart, I'll get that fixed. We're standing on the deck that I built this year. There's our patio. The poured concrete portion was the pad that was already here. When we got this site 3-4 years ago, I guess, our kids had just bought a house and had all of these concrete blocks in the patio blocks in their backyard that they didn't want. And so we took them and extended the patio. And I'm glad we did, because the trailers that we've had 3 different trailers on this site, and all of them, the awning would not have been over the patio if we hadn't extended it down here. I would have had to park with the front of the trailer practically in the street to get the awning over the patio. Oh, yes. This monster of a tomato bush here, I bought a potted tomato plant at Home Depot, I believe, and brought it home, stuck it in the ground, and it immediately wilted and fell over dead. When I bought it, it was about the size of this little piece of this right here. And it died, or we thought it had. I left it alone. I didn't even bother doing anything with it after it fell over onto the ground flat. And then it rained, and it grew back. And since then, we've been keeping it watered. These are my flowers. This also I picked up over at Home Depot, or Menards. Menards. This was some of those roll-out flowers. Yeah, I thought it was kind of a gimmicky thing, and frankly, for the first month or two, it didn't look like it was doing anything. Kind of like the tomato plant. But all these flowers here, these have changed as the season has progressed. Whatever flowers were here, some have changed, have died back, and others have grown up. This is our yard, our lamp. And this is a front view of the trailer. It has been extremely hot this summer, so I had put that bubble wrap type insulation up over some of the windows to block the sun before it comes into the trailer, and avoiding some of that heating. There's my little storage shed. One bump out on this trailer, but it's huge. Nice and deep. Really opens up the trailer. More bubble wrap. And I like this little compartment here, but I really haven't figured out what to put in it. It actually is kind of a tall, wide, and not so deep storage area. And here we are, back to where we started from. Oh yeah, we've had a drought this year in Iowa, so this 10-foot tall corn plant that grew up volunteer underneath our bird feeder is probably the tallest corn plant in the state of Iowa at the moment. And yes, there's the North Pole. For all of you that have been wondering where it's at, It's actually located just outside of Des Moines, Iowa.